brothers from Dayton, Ohio, who in 1892 opened a small shop selling and repairing bicycles. Their names? Orville and Wilbur Wright.
And this is it, the Wright brothers' original workshop, right down to the smallest wheel nut.
And preserved by none other than Henry Ford, who moved the whole thing here to the Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan. The Wright brothers were good businessmen, and within a few years, not only had they built up a modest empire of 6 shops, they even started manufacturing.
But bicycles aren't the Wright brothers' real passion. By 1896, a new craze is sweeping Europe, and they decide to get in on it. And what is this craze? Flight.
While they started with gliders, the brothers quickly turned their attention to powered flight.
This is the design they came up with. This is a replica of the Wright brothers' first powered airplane, the Wright Flyer. It's just incredible to think that they trusted their lives to what's basically a bundle of sticks, wires, and canvas. But the Wright brothers created a problem for themselves. How to get power from the engine to these 2 propellers on either side of it. Now, the solution they found came from a technology that they were very familiar with and had been using for years in their bicycles: the chain drive.
Finally, the brothers' new flying machine is ready for its maiden flight. And on the 17th of December, 1903, with Orville at the controls, the Wright Flyer takes to the air. While only a short hop of some 12 seconds, it marks the world's first sustained and controlled powered flight. The rest, as they say, is history. In a little over 100 years, air travel has transformed the way we live. With over 7,000 planes in the skies above America at any one time, it's estimated that more Americans have flown than own a car. A transport revolution that has changed the nature of trade, tourism, and business forever. And which never would have been possible without the next links in our story. But first, let's recap. We began with the Chinese invention of gunpowder, which eventually gave rise to the gun and brought surgeons face to face for the first time with horrific new gunshot wounds. This linked to a new understanding of human anatomy, the trigger for the appearance of mechanical automata, and ultimately, the chain drive. The simple but crucial technology behind the creation of the safety bicycle, the invention which gave the Wright brothers the expertise to develop the airplane. Wow. Within 10 years of the Wright brothers' historic first flight, the airplane's potential have been spotted by the military.
This is an original Bristol fighter built in 1917. It was actually used in World War I, and I get to go up in it.
The First World War was the very first conflict to feature aerial combat between planes that were a far cry from today's high-tech machines.
Well, they didn't make them very big back then, did they? 3, 2, 1, go.
1917, it was about as cutting edge as you could get. With a top speed of 198 kilometers an hour, it really was the F-14 of its day. But before someone had the idea of mounting guns on them, planes were originally used to direct artillery and establish the enemy's layout and strength. Then came other goals. In fact, such was the plane's versatility that by the end of the war, it was clear to some that the future of modern warfare lay not on the ground or at sea, but in the air.
That was absolutely mind-blowing. Best ride of my life.
It was a prediction that all too soon